Breaking news out of Halas Hall. The Chicago Bears have made some major moves that could reshape the season. From a new starting left tackle to a surprise veteran pass rusher workout, and even updates on Jaylon Johnson's status ahead of Monday Night Football, there's a lot to unpack. Stick around, because this news could change how the Bears line up against the Vikings. The first big headline today: the Bears have officially locked in Braxton Jones as their starting left tackle for the 2025 season. After weeks of speculation, the decision is finally made, and it's a huge vote of confidence in Jones' ability to protect Caleb Williams' blindside moving forward. But that's not all. Chicago is also exploring ways to boost their defense. Reports confirm the Bears are bringing in a veteran edge rusher for a workout this week, just days before their matchup with the Vikings. And yes, the name might sound familiar. Before we get deeper into this latest roster shakeup, a quick reminder: if you love getting the fastest Bears updates, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss breaking news. Alright, let's get back to it. That workout belongs to Isaiah Foskey, the former Notre Dame star and second-round pick of the New Orleans Saints in 2023. Sources say he'll be in Chicago this week and already has another workout scheduled with the Eagles next week. At just 24 years old, Foskey still carries a lot of potential. Last season, he suited up in all 17 games for the Saints, tallying 16 tackles. While those numbers may not pop off the page, it's worth remembering that in college at Notre Dame, he was an absolute force, racking up 22 sacks and 7 forced fumbles over his final 2 seasons. He was even a captain for the Irish, showcasing both talent and leadership. That's why scouts were so high on him coming out of college, and why the Saints spent such a valuable pick on him. Now, the question becomes, could Chicago be the team to unlock that potential? When it comes to Isaiah Foskey, there's no denying his connection to Dennis Allen and the Saints defense. That history is part of what makes this workout interesting. Despite his impressive college career at Notre Dame, he hasn't really had the chance to prove himself in the NFL. Chicago, however, may be offering him exactly that: a low-risk, high-reward shot to finally show his potential. With Austin Booker sidelined on injured reserve for the next 4 weeks, the Bears need reinforcements at edge rusher, and Foskey could be a timely fit if he performs well. Now, shifting gears to another important update out of Halas Hall, the Bears have released an updated unofficial depth chart, and it gives us a clearer picture of how the roster is stacking up. On offense, Braxton Jones is locked in at left tackle, with Joe Thuney at left guard, Drew Dalman at center, Jonah Jackson holding down right guard, and Darnell Wright at right tackle. At the skill positions, you've got DJ Moore leading the receiver group, joined by Romo Duns, while Cole Kmet and Colston Loveland handle the tight end duties. In the backfield, Caleb Williams takes the reins at quarterback with DeAndre Swift listed as the starting running back. Looking to the second string, Olamide Zaccoz is slotted in as WR3 behind Moore, with Devin DuVernay, Luther Burden, and Jade Walker filling out the depth chart at wide receiver. Along the offensive line, Theo Benedet backs up Braxton Jones at left tackle, Luke Newman is the reserve at left guard, Ryan Bates holds the backup center role, Karen Amagaji sits behind Jonah Jackson, and Inez Cooper is the depth piece behind Darnell Wright at right tackle. At running back, Roscoe Johnson is penciled in as RB2, followed by Kyle Monangai. Surprisingly, Travis Homer doesn't even appear on this version of the roster. It's unofficial, yes, but it gives us an early sense of where players stand as the Bears prepare for a crucial Monday night matchup. Switching over to the defensive side of the ball, the Bears' updated depth chart paints a clear picture of how this unit is shaping up. The front four is as tough as it gets: Montez Sweat, Grady Jarrett, Jervin Dexter, and Dayo Odeyingbo anchoring the line. Right behind them, the linebacker duo of TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds provide stability and leadership in the middle. The secondary is stacked with playmakers. Jaquan Brisker and Kevin Byard hold down the safety spots, while Kyler Gordon, Tariq Stevenson, and Jaylon Johnson round out the cornerback group. That's a strong mix of veterans and rising talent, and it gives Chicago a versatile look heading into Monday night. For depth, the Bears have Noah Sewell and Reuben Hilland backing up at linebacker, with Dominique Robinson listed as an edge reserve. Chris Williams and Andrew Billings provide size behind Jarrett and Dexter, while Daniel Hardy slots in behind Montez Sweat. Even Jamar Turner finds himself in the rotation, though more in a supporting role for now. On special teams, it's business as usual with Cairo Santos handling kicks, Torrey Taylor punting, and Scott Daly as the long snapper. Devin DuVernay takes over return duties for both kickoffs and punts, giving the Bears a proven spark in the return game. The biggest takeaway here: Chicago's depth looks better than it has in years. While this depth chart is still unofficial, it shows a roster with balance, competition, and options across every position group. And perhaps the headline within all of this: Braxton Jones is officially locked in as the Bears' starting left tackle for 2025. After a tough ankle injury cut his season short last year, the fourth-year lineman has battled his way back and earned the job over Kieran Amagaji, Theo Benedet, and Inez Cooper. With just 6 days until Monday Night Football against Minnesota, the Bears finally have some clarity and momentum. When asked about the decision at left tackle, offensive coordinator Ben Johnson made it clear, for now, the job belongs to Braxton Jones. With a smile, he confirmed that Jones will be the starter heading into 2025, though he also left the door open for competition down the line. His words carried confidence: he knows what he's doing. Is it perfect every time? No. But the execution is improving, and the trust is there right now. It's an interesting choice, because the numbers tell a different story. During preseason, Jones posted a 53.7 pass blocking grade, a 72.6 run blocking grade, and a 66.1 overall mark according to Pro Football Focus. He allowed 1 sack and 5 pressures across his 3 starts. By comparison, Theo Benedet had a stronger statistical performance, a 77.2 pass block grade, 76.6 in run blocking, and a 79.5 overall rating, with 0 sacks allowed and just 3 pressures surrendered. On paper, Theo appeared to have the edge. But the Bears coaching staff clearly values Jones' experience, communication, and chemistry with the rest of the offensive line. And that group: Jones, Joe Thuney, Drew Delman, Jonah Jackson, and Darnell Wright might be the most stable unit Chicago has fielded in years. Johnson also emphasized that Jones still has room to grow, noting that the more reps he gets, the stronger and more reliable he'll become. At the same time, he acknowledged the reality: this is far from a permanent decision. With so much young talent on rookie contracts and competition behind him, Jones is on a short leash. The stakes are high. Jones has 1 year left on his deal before the Bears must make a decision about his future. For now, the confidence is his, but he'll need to prove he can hold it week after week. The message from Ben Johnson was clear: if Braxton Jones struggles, he won't hesitate to make a change. And the first test is a brutal one. Chicago is about to face the Minnesota Vikings, who currently hold the top-ranked pressure defense in the NFL. With Brian Flores calling plays, Jones will need to be sharp, because Flores is known for dialing up aggressive, unpredictable blitzes that can overwhelm even veteran linemen. But beyond the offensive line, the Bears made another significant announcement: team captains for the 2025 season have been chosen. On offense, Caleb Williams and Joe Thuney will wear the C. On defense, it's Kevin Byard and Grady Jarrett. And on special teams, veteran kicker Cairo Santos gets the nod. It's a strong group, leaders with both experience and respect in the locker room. Notably, 2 of the Bears' biggest offseason acquisitions, Thuney and Jarrett, were immediately trusted with captaincy, showing how quickly they've earned credibility within the team. The Bears also plan to name a rotational 6th captain each week, voted on by the players, starting with Monday night's game against Minnesota. And there's more news on the injury front. Cornerback Jaylon Johnson spoke about his recovery, confirming that he's pushing hard to be ready for the Vikings. Johnson revealed he suffered a groin injury during training before the season, but emphasized, "I'm doing everything I can to be ready." His availability could be crucial. Minnesota's superstar receiver Justin Jefferson is trending toward playing, despite managing a hamstring issue. If Jefferson suits up, Chicago will absolutely need Johnson on the field to counter one of the league's most dangerous passing threats. The spotlight heading into Monday night is clear: Justin Jefferson will be active. That means the Bears' secondary is in for its toughest challenge yet. If Jaylon Johnson can suit up and line up against him, Chicago's chances improve dramatically. Having one of the league's top cornerbacks matched with the NFL's top wideout gives the Bears a fighting chance. But there's still caution. Ben Johnson acknowledged that when a player misses significant time, you need to be careful not to rush him back and risk aggravating the injury. Johnson is feeling better and eager to return, but this is a 17-game season and Chicago has to think long-term, not just one night in Minnesota. If Johnson isn't ready, the Bears will need others to step up. One option could be Sean Wright, the 6 feet 4 inches defensive back who faced Jefferson repeatedly during his practice squad stint with the Vikings. He knows Jefferson's tendencies, understands his weaknesses, and has the size to battle him physically. While it's not the ideal scenario, Wright gives the Bears another option to lean on if Johnson isn't at full strength. What's different about this year's team, though, is that Chicago finally feels equipped to handle challenges like this. The roster is deeper, the coaching is sharper, and the game plan is stronger than it's been in years. Whether Johnson plays or not, this is not the same Bears team that struggled in 2024, and that will show on Monday night. So, a busy day at Halas Hall comes to a close with plenty of storylines. Braxton Jones confirmed as the starting left tackle, Isaiah Foskey working out for a potential defensive boost, the depth chart updates, the team captains revealed, and the latest on Jaylon Johnson's health. A lot of moving parts, but one thing is certain: all eyes are now on the showdown with Minnesota. This has been your Chicago Bears update. Thanks for watching, and as always, bear down.